Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this horizontal striped skirt with hidden pockets on both sides. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting me to show you how to make skirt with pockets, so here it is. If you notice, the first stripe on my skirt and the last stripe on my skirt is black, so that means when you cut the fabric, the first and last stripe has to be white for the seam allowances. You're only going to need 1 yard of fabric for this project. First, cut 2 pieces of fabric that is 36 by 19 inches, and they have to be identical. When I say identical, I mean the stripes have to match. And then cut another 4 pieces of fabric that is 7 by 7, and all the stripes have to match as well. This is for the pockets. And then you'll shape the square pieces into something that looks like this. That's going to be your pockets. After that, you're going to place the pocket onto the fabric on both sides. It's about 5 inches down from the top, and all the stripes have to match as well. You're going to have to plan this all out before you actually cut the fabric. After you sew both sides, it will look like this, and then you place 2 pieces on top of each other and start sewing from the top down around the pocket and to the bottom. Adjust your stitch length to the largest stitch length, and then move your tension wheel to the second highest setting, which is a 7, to gather your skirt. So the width of your skirt is going from 72 inches down to 40 inches. It should look something like this. Next, cut 2 pieces of lining fabric. The top width is 20 and the bottom width is 30. And the length is only 15 because you don't want to be showing through your skirt. Then sew the 2 side seams together. After that, put the lining inside, wrong faces together, and then sew them together. Just like that. I prefer to serge my fabric because it's giving a clean finish, but you can always zigzag your fabric to have the same look. For the waistband, I'm using a 2 inches thick elastic. So the measurement for this is 25 by 2, which is the same as my waist measurement. You can either sew the elastic onto the skirt by using a top stitch or a zigzag stitch. This is the finished product. I hemmed the skirt up 1.5 inches, which is exactly where the black stripe ends. Having the first stripe and the black stripe being black will kind of give your skirt a little outline, and that will give your skirt a little bit more shape, which ultimately makes you look skinnier. I cut my leftover fabric into little strips of fabric to see what I can do with them instead of throwing them away. So I started folding them in half and then sew them in circle. After a couple minutes, it started to take shape and looks like a flower. They're identical in measurements, but you can see the one with the black trims around it looks a little bit smaller than the one with the white trims. I just want to show you guys the effect of playing with colors, and it makes a really big difference on how the garment or the design will turn out. Just the way you place your fabric and how you treat them will make a big difference. So don't be afraid to wear horizontal stripes. And if you notice, all the stripes on the skirt match, even the ones inside my pockets. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and please give it a try because it's so fun and so easy to make your own clothes. Good luck and have fun. Bye!